Hi, my name is Andrew Considine of Inspired to Achieve, and I'm presenting for you here what's called the 4 cornerstones to achieving successful outcomes. If we are to achieve successful outcomes, these 4 cornerstones have to be set firmly in place in order for us to do so. So the first cornerstone to play in place and have firmly set down is that of having a burning desire. And this is distinguishing from having a wish, a want, or that would be nice, or put it on a shopping list kind of thing. No, this is something you may have been carrying from childhood, or this is something that has come upon come to an insight for you, and is holding a strong emotional drive for you to go and do. There are many people I know who have been involved in their lives and their careers for 20, 30 years. But when speaking with them, they said, you know, what I've always wanted to do is, and they tell me. And I ask back, why not? And then I hear all the excuses. So, well, the reasons, and they're genuine. But in truth, if we were to search back, if we really want something, and it's important enough for us, then we will set to work. And these 4 cornerstones are going to help you to do that. So, having that burning desire. Because all achievement, as Napoleon Hill will say, no matter what its nature or purpose, must begin with something that is definite and is burning, and is a desire that is definite and burning for you. So it's not just having a want, it is having a what to your want. It is knowing what it is you want and being clear and definite about it. And when we do so, we need then to lay the next foundation stone, and that is that of the imagination. So we're clear as what we want, but now we need to become involved in it. We need to, as Neville Goddard, a great writer and philosopher, once said, we need to assume the feeling of the desire already fulfilled. In other words, we need to get to the end point, and we look from our completed target or a completed goal, or achieved goal, and we look back and say, this is what it's like. And the imagination is everything to do with this. It's going to bring this alive. So Van Gogh, when he was asked, how did you paint so beautifully? His reply was, I dream my paintings and I paint my dreams. And on the left brain side, we have Einstein, who's saying that imagination is more important than knowledge itself. That logic will get you from A to B, but your imagination can take you anywhere you want to go. So we're artists. And we need to be able to see, and we need to be able to feel, become involved. It's back to the heart again. It's bringing the heart alive into the area of thought. Thought and feeling are now working together. Thought on its own is just an idea, but with feeling, we're in the creative place. We're in the process of creating. We're putting the decorations on the Christmas tree. The Christmas tree is there, but it's bare. We need to decorate it and put on. It's putting the clothes, putting the skin on the skeleton. And so the imagination is that ability to think, see, and feel. And then we move to the 3rd cornerstone. And this is the one that will either take us forward or hold us back. And that is the area of belief. I've often heard, as I'm sure you have, the saying that what stops people from going forward? Themselves. But what takes people back is also themselves. So what is it about the self that does this? It is the part of self-belief. It is the conditioning part of ourselves. We are conditioned right from the moment we are born. And just like the baby elephant who is tied up here in order not to go any further than it is needing or wanted to go, and the rope will pull on its leg and it will hurt and it will come back, and after 6 weeks you can cut the rope of the elephant and the elephant will not go beyond that one point where it hurt. It will stay there, it will circle around, but it will not go beyond. It is now conditioned. And just like the elephant who never forgets, neither do we. Our subconscious never forgets. And so we're holding lots of limiting beliefs, if you like. But we are also holding lots of empowering beliefs and more to be able to create. So instead of looking back at your life from a place of, well, I failed here, or I haven't achieved that, or I didn't pass my exams, or I don't have the money, or I never got the money, or I'm always like this, or this always happens to me. Go back to your life if you need to and say, well, this is what I achieved, and this is what I got through, and this is what empowered me, and this is where I help people, and these are my gifts. And you need to bring them to mind and bring them to the conscious mind and write them down, because they are going to instill a positive belief inside yourself, and your beliefs become empowering. And just like James Allen, the author of As a Man Thinketh, once wrote, our facts are a creation of our beliefs. When we believe in the fact appears. So it is taking that belief to ourselves and then moving on and laying the fourth foundation stone, and that is planned action. This cornerstone planted on the foundation of yourself is an action that needs to be planned. And so it's not a matter of just having a desire and feeling it and then seeing it and it feels good and then believing you can have it but not doing anything about it. No, now we need to get up and we need to go forward. And to do that, we need to sit down and say, well, what is it I want? Who is it I need to see? Where are the places I need to go? Who are the people I need to be hanging around with? What information do I need to improve upon, learn? You see, this is all important to actually taking the action. And then what is the timeline that I'm going to place in front of myself as a challenge, so it's not to be too comfortable, as a challenge, in order for me to achieve what it is I want. You see, your mind needs to be clear. It needs to be clear as to what, why, and when. Don't worry about the how. The how comes in as you go through. You'll learn the how. Other people will show you the how. The how will present itself. So we have those four, and know that you start from where you are right now. You don't have to be great. And as this quote on the slide here with Zig Ziglar saying, you don't have to be great to start. You start and you become great. But you need to have all these four in place. And in order to be able to achieve the actions that you're taking, the previous three have got to be firmly laid down as well. So let's briefly run over them very quickly. And that is, we have the burning and definite desire. Something definite, something you want for your life. When you have that, when you write that down, when you get some clarity, you want to bring it into your imagination, into your heart, into your stomach, into your intuition, into every cell of your being. And have that vision. And feel it and see it and act as if you've already achieved it. And therefore, in order for that to continue and be maintained, the beliefs are necessary here. You need to look at what you've done well. You need to be around people who support you. And I don't mean just giving you nice compliments. And talk about people who challenge you, but are encouraging you to keep going because you have the gifts and you have the talents to keep going. And then we move to the final one, as I've just spoken about, and that is planned action. When you have all these in place, then you can start to build upon your lives. I help people to do this. I show people how to take it from step by step, brick by brick. So I'm Andrew Considine of Inspire to Achieve. You can make contact with me on andrew@andrewconsidine.com. That's my email. My website, andrewconsidine.com. And you can connect with me on Facebook at Andrew Considine Inspire to Achieve. My Twitter name is Inspire Achieve. I wish you every success, and if you would like to make contact with me, please do so. And do download my free ebook on my website. Wishing you continued success. I'm Andrew Considine. Goodbye.